Very horrific story out of Florida. A Florida attorney who doubles as the babysitter for a family that he represents recorded himself sexually abusing an 8-year-old girl. Put up his picture, full mass. You see this monster? This monster is a Gainesville attorney at law. He faces a total of 22 felony charges related to what he allegedly did to an 8-year-old girl while taking care of her. He is an attorney no more. They just revoked his license to practice in Florida. His name is Michael Meadors, damn near 70 years of age, was on the most recent monthly attorney discipline report put out by the Florida Bar last week, all right? Meadors remains in the St. Johns County jail. He's been there since the arrest that happened in July. He received no bond, 1 count of sexual battery on a person under the age of 12, and a $345,000 bond on 9 counts of promoting the sexual performance of a child, 12 counts of possession of a sexual performance by a child. Meadors has pleaded not guilty. According to the arrest report, this is so damn sick, y'all. So damn sick. According to the arrest report, on July 25th, an 8-year-old girl was spending the night under the care of attorney Meadors for that evening. The report described the attorney as, and I quote, a family friend as well as the family lawyer. He positioned himself as not only a lawyer to this family, but as a trusted friend, so much so that they believe their 8-year-old daughter was safe around this pervert. The report says the attorney recorded himself walking into the bedroom while the child slept and molested her. The next day, during a call with the investigators listening, the report says attorney Meadors admitted to molesting the girl. He said, and I quote, "I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm so sorry." The report quotes Meadors saying that he was just touching her, that's all. And I'm guilty, I did not do it every night. But he also said that the girl told him to stop and he would do it anyways, okay? Now, I can't say on TV what I would have done to him, okay? I can't imagine what the family is going through right now. How hard it was to hear that 8-year-old tell them what happened. I'm glad the 8-year-old spoke up. That means the 8-year-old knew to say something to her trusted family. She knew to say something. But the damage is done. I do these stories, they're tough to do, they're tough to produce, they're tough to investigate. But it is sobering. I am a father. For those of you who are parents, you need to know about stories like this. This man was an attorney at law, made it through his career, 70 years of age. There's no indication that he has a history of this, even though I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. There is no indication on the record that he has a history of this. He was so trusted by this family that they said, our 8-year-old, we can put our 8-year-old in the hands of this person. You know what it's like when you leave your child with somebody. You're trusting that person with the very life of your child, okay? We have to be more vigilant. We have to be more aware, and sometimes we simply have to say no. No. If anyone knows anything about this case or if this monster has molested anybody else, let's put up the number. I want you to contact the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office at 904-824-8888. 8304. All right, A.B., thoughts on this case?
Yeah, first and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go to the little girl, because I think the reality is that when you are sexually abused as a minor, that type of trauma can be long lasting, and it can have very detrimental effects. So I'm glad that her parents taught her well, and she knew to tell, because a lot of people don't tell, a lot of children don't tell, and some children don't even know that what's happening to them is wrong. One of my biggest issues with this case in particular is that he was able to apply for a disciplinary revocation of his bar license, which means like what he's going through right now, the case, it won't be on record for them, right? So I'm concerned, like, what if he just by chance gets off or something, you go apply for a bar license somewhere else, because he can't work as an attorney in in Florida. But that's very concerning to me. Another thing is that one thing about sexual predators, the recidivism rate is very high. So this is not his first time messing with a little girl or a child. He's probably very likely has done it before. And he will do it again if he is ever released from prison. So I hope that he goes to prison for a very long time. And I just pray for that family, because I'm a mother, and I'm telling you right now, if something like that happened to my son, he wouldn't even had a chance to go to prison. He wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. We're gonna follow this story because you're right. He did a legal maneuver basically in order to take his law license offline, is what he did. But we're gonna see if Florida does the right thing here, as well as the judicial system.